Kia ora, g'day, welcome back once again here with what I think will be the final reaction to this particular video with regards to Magnus again doing the hardest race on the planet, the Norseman Triathlon. So yeah, I was enjoying watching where we got up to here, so rather than pause this and then doing another video, I've decided to back this up and do the final reaction to this particular one to round this one out. So hopefully Magnus gets the black t-shirt. He's definitely well on track. He's well within the 160 participants or athletes to be able to have a chance to get a black t-shirt anyway, a finisher's black t-shirt versus the white one. So let's jump back in.
Oh, it's off. This is downhill to T2. Should try to eat a little bit, relax, and start with like fresh feet, I guess.
Only worry I have now is getting a flat tire, because there's like 30 kilometers until I can get help. So if I get a flat tire here, I have to change it on my own, and I've never changed a bike tire before. We were supposed to practice it, but we never did. And that could put...
Look at that. He's just hammering 80th place now. It's cool the camera capturing and seeing the people that he's going past, and then his place in the race overall ticking over. I still don't know how many athletes have started this race.
Potentially cost me a lot of time. And the road is not that great. There are a lot of bumps and stuff going downhill really fast. I'm just praying that I won't get a flat tire. That is like the only thing that can mess this up now.
Ah, right. He looks like he's it looks like he's in a car and the other cyclists are actually on a bike at the speed he's going past them.
Super good. Fuck, you did great.
Yeah, I just have to keep it together now.
Yeah.
I didn't do.
Yeah, but fuck you, I'm super impressed.
Thanks.
Very strong effort so far. Very steady, good pace.
So the transition from the bike and straight into the run was pretty tough. My legs felt so sore and I just felt heavy. But I have to just focus on what I'm doing here and now, not thinking about like going all the way up the mountain, just thinking about like the next kilometer. Because
or even just the next step, just 1 foot at a time. But it's cool. Hey, it works for him. He's just thinking about the next kilometer instead of thinking too far ahead. Reminds me of Bill Bestick when I had the opportunity to interview him, and he spoke about just breaking things down right back to where he was in that moment in time when he was on selection.
I think about standing on top of that mountain, it's overwhelming and it's just too much. I've also passed a lot of people. I'm slowly working my way up. Now I'm at 76th place, which is just insane. So just to remind you, it's the first 160 people up to the cutoff point at 37.5 kilometers into the run that gets to finish at the top of the mountain and gets the black t-shirt that everyone is dreaming of. And even though I should be safe in the position I have now, it's impossible to say who has saved power and who is completely done. I don't feel like I have a lot of power left. And I'm worried that people are just gonna rush past me. Like I could easily hit a wall and then it's all been for nothing. If I only take a few minutes of rest, I'm sure I'm gonna lose so many places. But getting to wear that black shirt would be so cool. And right now I'm thinking I might have a shot at coming in at one of the 81st, but we'll just have to wait and see. Like anything can happen, because if I have to stop, then people are gonna fly by me.
You are now in 75th place. Really good pace. Just keep it calm and nice. We're just trying to keep Magnus cool with some sponges with cold water. And try to keep him running. He's running really well. He came into T2 as around number 80, and he actually passed a few guys on the run as well. So now he's 74, I think. He's doing way better than I thought.
He's smashing it. He's crushing this event. It's amazing to see. It's just incredible. Not amazing in terms of it being shocking. Amazing just in terms of it being incredible, seeing him go through this in 2 weeks. 2 weeks prep, man. Far out. Like support people aside, he still had to put in some work and some training over those 2 weeks. He got some testing done with his VO2 max in the first reaction that I did, which he said gave him some confidence with regards to how he was going. He wasn't completely out of shape. He was actually in the very, very good bracket when it came to VO2 max for him. His swimming he's worked on so that he felt better, come out like a good nearly 15 minutes ahead of the time that he was hoping for. Cruising on the bike, it looked like, and now he's overtaking people on the run. Just incredible, amazing.
I'm actually really impressed. He's running well. He seems to be in good energy still. And yeah, when Magnus passes here now, he has covered about 14 kilometers. He has yet another 10 kilometers to run before he enters Zombie Hill.
Du ser fresh ut da. Ikke så fresh som jeg ser.
Eating and drinking is completely out of the question, though. Like, the last thing I want now is any sweet drinks or sugar.
Yeah. So Magnus entered the phase of this race where he doesn't want to drink or eat anymore. Every time we try to serve him food now, he just says he doesn't want to. But his body needs sugar now. And we're just going to trick him a little bit. We're going to put some of this gel, this really high carb gel. We're going to put some of it into his drink. And we're going to force him to drink it. He doesn't want it, but he needs it.
I was going to say, I'm sure, even though he doesn't want to, I'm sure he'll listen to a support person, especially with the support person that he's got with his experience and having done it several times and got all these black t-shirts through his completing it on the mountain. So even though he may not be hungry or thirsty, it sounds like his support person is going to make him take it on board, and I'm sure Magnus will listen to him anyway.
My body is just getting worse and worse. And when I turn a corner and I can see the mountain behind the fog, usually seeing the finish line is motivating, but in this case, it just seems so far away. And I also know that Zombie Hill is next. After 25 kilometers of running, this hill is just insane. I've heard a lot of people say that Zombie Hill is the part of Norseman that makes it the world's hardest triathlon. And I guess it's more mental than physical. It just goes up and up and up.
Trying to stay motivated, but the mountain looks so far still. Holy crap. The important thing is not to focus on the end goal, I think, just like a little bit. The next part I'm like looking forward to is the station with a black shirt. That's going to be a little victory, and then I'll worry about what comes after that.
It really feels never ending. My feet hurt so bad, my knees hurt, my back, just everything. And people around me as well were walking so slow. But then I could see it, the cutoff point, where I would get my black shirt, and this was like the goal all along. And I felt like that gave me like new energy, and my goal now was to get up that mountain as fast as possible.
That's awesome. Well, he's got a black t-shirt, and I think it's safe to say he's going to finish it from here. It's going to be awesome to see where he finishes up. That looks beautiful, man. That scenery. Sorry to interrupt again, but man, that looks awesome. What a wicked trail. I'm sure there must be a lot of people that go and do just that portion of this particular mountain. Zombie Hill.
And I actually started passing a lot of people. I went past one, then two, then three. And then I started to hear through the fog, like shouting, music, people. And that's when I knew the finish line must be near.
How cool is that to have a support person as well who's done it, who's who's following along behind with the camera to get the footage and stuff as well. That's awesome. Massive respect to the support crew on this particular adventure that Magnus has gone on.
Magnus Midtbø! Fantastic finish, he's starting hard.
I wonder how those people that have spent 6 to 12 months training and preparing for it, yeah, all well and good, they've finished ahead of him, or I'm assuming 6 to 12 months ahead. I wonder how what's going through their head when that guy's yelling out just on 2 weeks or 14 days preparation. Here he is, a black t-shirt finisher in what's put down here as the hardest race or hardest triathlon, I guess, on the planet. Super impressive.
It's not like an empty feeling.
7 minutes and 7 seconds.
It's yeah, it's like I don't have energy to celebrate, but I'm like really happy on the inside. Like really freaking happy. Yeah, it's like better than I ever thought I would do. I don't know. Probably the hardest thing I've ever done. Woo! 69? Oh, 69?
Yeah.
69? 69th place. Wow. Out of how many?
That's a funny number, but freaking hell, that's so much better than I thought I would do.
I didn't even pick up on that until he said it. That's a funny number. Yep. I wonder how many though. How many started this event?
Fy faen, jeg kan ikke tro det, ass. Det er helt like my dream was 14 hours. It's it's a weird feeling. Like I don't know. I thought I would celebrate more, but it's more like it's like almost emotional, you know, like the support and like I don't know. I haven't prepared for anything this hard, even though it's only been 2 weeks. I feel like I worked really hard. Like I've trained 4 or 5 hours every single day, and it's like it's been so nice to have a goal to work towards. It's honestly like it's gonna feel empty now going back to not having this as like a goal. I don't know. I'm just super like I can't put it to words, and it's, yeah, this was like people cheering and everything.
It's a bit of a shame to hear him say it's going to feel a bit empty going back to not having a goal. I think, well, given the fact that he's got his channel and that he's always challenging and pushing himself, I don't think it's going to take too long for him to find another goal. Some people said maybe you should get him to do, how would he go on the reckoning? Yeah, well, how would he go? I don't know. I think all the initial physical timed tested pieces, he'll smash it based on what I can see here. It's the other stuff that people haven't yet seen. People don't know what's in store. Maybe got a little bit of an insight with regards to the pack and the jerry cans and that sort of thing. And then there's still more after that. Remember, that was only around about not even the 10-hour mark at that stage. So still another 20 hours to go. How would he go? I don't know. Maybe I'll reach out to him and invite him if he wants to come and do it. But like I said, I don't think it'll take him too long before he finds another goal or task to give it a crack. So, but yeah, I don't think we need to beat ourselves up. Like just putting in a good solid shift each day. I've found, and I find that is a good driver enough for me, because it's going to help me to be just that little bit better than maybe I was yesterday, or than what I was when I started the day prior to actually doing the work and going through the grind.
I think the reason why it's emotional is because you're so drained for energy, and it just feels so powerful in a way.
Must be cramps.
Nah, it's like when you sit down, it's hard to stand back up.
Okay, but let's stop for a minute. Do you guys remember Christian, who I did training with in the beginning, the swimming? He finished first place. He was the first person up from the water, and
Wow, first person up from the water. I think the other guy, swimming was his specialty, and he was the first one out of the water in his first time doing it. That guy that it just showed from memory, he's the guy that had a 7th place finish and finished second twice. So wow, he won this one. Amazing.
He finished 45 minutes before second place, which is just incredible.
45 minutes before second place. That's crazy. Oh, here's the black t-shirt.
So this is how it looks like, huh? I've been dreaming about.
That is very cool. Awesome. Norseman finisher 2025. The black t-shirt club. That's wicked.
This shirt for the last 2 weeks. I didn't think I was going to do it, and especially the fact that I came in 69th place. I was so shocked. Did not believe that at all. It's been a blast. The ceremony just now was also really cool. And now that I'm doing these challenges, if there are any other challenges you want me to attempt, please comment below.
Okay. Maybe I'll take him up on that and I'll comment and I'll say, hey, you want to give the reckoning a go? He'll probably never see it. But hey, if I don't put it in, then he definitely will never see it. This is awesome. So cool to see this fella just crushing it and smashing it in the things that he chooses to do. Clearly keeps himself in good shape. I think I've mentioned that a number of times in other reactions. And then also, I'm pretty sure I said that in this first reaction of here. And for good reason. I think there's a lot of benefit and positivity physically and mentally around each of us, you, me, we, keeping ourselves in decent shape. May not be professional athletes competing in anything, but there's a lot of value in looking after ourselves physically, which transfers to mentally, which transfers and can permeate into your family or towards other people and helping them as well. So yeah, anyway, thank you very much for your time and for your support. If you stuck around this long, I sincerely appreciate it as always. And with that being said, the message is the same. Regardless of the challenges or trials that you may be going through, put one foot in front of the other and keep turning up. Keep staying in the fight. Take one day at a time. Be kinder to yourself. Know that it's okay to not be okay. And also know that it's okay to ask for help. Equally important is the fact that the sun will shine again. Better days are ahead, and those better days are closer than you think. So even though it may seem miserable, lonely, dark, hard, just it may even feel like it's not worth continuing on, I can promise you that it is. And I promise you also that with a little bit of discipline and some patience and being a little bit kinder to yourself, that you'll see the reasons why and that you'll feel that sun on your face again. So as always, go always a little further. Remember, who dares wins and who cares wins. And until the next video, there's a big mana wave coming from me to you, filled with my aroha, respect, appreciation and gratitude for you all.